Hello everyone, I am Julia Austin, the Violence Prevention Coordinator and Advocate for Hands of Hope Resource Center in Todd and Morrison County. You can find us on our social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our blog, and YouTube to connect with us. All can be found simply by searching Hands of Hope Resource Center or going to the description below to find the links. You can also find us at our website, handsofhope.net. We are going to now jump right into our topic for the day, which is embracing the power of positive social connections. So let's get started. Social connection improves physical health and mental and emotional well-being. We all think we know how to take good care of ourselves, eat your veggies, work out, and try to get enough sleep. But how many of us truly know that social connection is just as critical? One landmark study showed that the lack of social connection is a greater deterrent to health than obesity, smoking, and high blood pressure. And on the other hand, strong social connection leads to a 50% increased chances of longevity. It strengthens your immune systems. Research by Steve Cole shows that the genes impacted by loneliness also code for immune function and inflammation. It helps you recover from diseases faster, and they may even lengthen your life. People who feel more connected to others have lower levels of anxiety and depression, and moreover, studies show that they also have a higher self-esteem, greater empathy for others, and are more trusting and cooperative. As in a consequence, others are more open to trusting and cooperating with them. In other words, social connectiveness generates a positive feedback loop of social, emotional, and physical well-being. Unfortunately, the opposite is also true for those who lack social connectiveness. Low levels of social connections are associated with declines in physical and psychological health, as well as a higher likelihood for antisocial behavior that leads to further isolation. Research unfortunately shows that loneliness is on the rise. Despite its clear importance for health and survival, research shows that social connectiveness is increasing at an alarming rate in the U.S. A revealing sociological study shows that the model number of close others shows that people within whom one feels comfortable sharing a personal problem Americans claim to have in 1985 was only 3, and in 2004 it dropped to 0. With over 25% of Americans saying that they don't have anyone to confide in is alarming. This survey suggests that 1 in 4 people that we may meet across our lifespan have no one they call as a close friend. This declines in social connectedness and may explain reported increases in loneliness, isolation, and alienation, and maybe why research is finding that loneliness represents one of the leading reasons people seek psychological counseling. People low in social connections are more vulnerable to anxiety, depression, antisocial behavior, and even suicidal behaviors, which tend to further increase their isolation. A landmark survey showed that a lack of social connectedness predicts vulnerability to disease and death beyond traditional risk factors such as smoking, blood pressure, and physical activity. It's important to get out into the world, make those connections, establish your support system, and also it is important to do those exercises, eat healthy, but in the end you just gotta remember to make sure you don't forget to connect with people and find those individuals that you have a good connection with and that you can do things with that make you happy, make you more positive, and make you become more welcomed into the community. Now we are going to discuss 5 actions to add positive moments of relationships to your daily life. The first one that we're going to discuss is even fleeting moments of connection can be nourishing. Take a moment to say hello to people when you walk past them on the street, or if you're in the grocery store. As you go through your day, you may serve someone where you're working, maybe you're at the cashier at the grocery store, your colleagues or your coworkers. It's important to just ask how that person is and really listen to their response. The second action is to increase your opportunities to interact with others. Try an activity at a community center, take a class, join a spiritual group, go for a walk in the mall or maybe in your neighborhood or around your office. It's really important to find unique and creative ways that represent who you are and what you like to do to interact with people. The third action is to engage your strength of kindness to become involved in something larger than yourself. You could work at a food pantry, visit a friend or an acquaintance who's lonely or ill, offer to help someone carry their groceries to the car, give up your seat on the bus or in a waiting room, and let someone in front of you in line. There are so many different unique and creative ways that you could come up with ways to strengthen that kindness within your lives. And these are just adding more positive moments for increasing your relationships in your daily life as well. So it's important to just be creative and think of those things outside of the box. The fourth action is to share from your own wellspring of experience. Consider what you might like from others to help you feel more connected and offer this to someone else, maybe a friend, a family member, a coworker, or a neighbor. Perhaps you can offer an invite to lunch, impromptu phone calls, or a hearty handshake. The fifth and final action that we're going to discuss today is to reflect on phrases of loving kindness. This type of compassionate meditation practice, which has evolved from Buddhist origins, can help us open our hearts, feel more connected, and create habits of goodwill towards others. In quiet moments of reflection, it can create those positive relationships within others. You might reflect on loving kindness phrases, directing them towards a particular person or toward the world in general. Examples of loving kindness phrases may make you feel safe, they may make you feel well, and they may make you feel happy. You can develop loving kindness into a positive habit. For more information, you can always check out loving kindness meditations. I can put the link down below so you can check that out. Thank you all for watching, and feel free to connect, support, and collaborate with all of us. We would love to implement more positive moments into everyone's lives and create a stronger community with more connections. Have a great day.